Okay, it's unfortunate like these days like web has split into front end and back end, and back end has remained very solid and very robust and easy to maintain. And in front end, it's been what to say like messed up by frameworks like I should use the F word over here, but yeah, it's been messed up by frameworks like React, Vue, and all those things, making things difficult, right? Fortunately, yeah, there is a thing called HTMX. So, like, where is it, right? So, HTMX, right? Yeah, this one converts a backend developer into a front-end developer, right? Thus saving project a lot of money, a lot of time, and what is so that's the thing. Maybe it could even save like 5 to 6 years in a 10-year project if you're doing with React with some backend. Okay, so and definitely, yeah, like Injee would like to work with HTMX, and so it's for that we came up with a solution called uh, Injex. Okay, so what it does is okay. This is the first idea of it. You just define a view like this. Okay, username and user profession and so on and so forth, right? And you just call a view. Okay, so views slash users slash that view name, right? So, and this is what the data you'll get: name, profession, and all those things. And this user node name will get substituted with this name, and user dot profession will get substituted with this profession, and finally you get a view. So this is good enough for HTMX, I just thought. And what about CRUD? And I didn't have any idea about CRUD, and I just left it off. But now I've just got an idea. Now it's going to revolve only on CRUD, like Injee support for HTMX, and I'm going to say how it works. So that's the thing. So it's called Injex V2. So of course I didn't even start coding for V1, right? So but yeah, I just got the idea of V2, right? I think I didn't refresh my slides over here. Let me just refresh it. Right. So this is the version 2 idea of it. So yeah, HTMX is great. With React and most web frameworks, what you're just doing is replacing part of a page with lots of JavaScript. And this HTMX does it does the same thing with almost no JavaScript. So um, that's how much like companies like Facebook has wasted your time, like making you to use React, or Google has wasted your time, like making you to use Angular and all those stuff. Okay, so yeah, yeah, big companies but very tiny brains, right? So that's the thing. That's one big problem we're just having. One problem with HTMX is yeah, like you can embed HTMX tags in a or you can hyper markup with HTMX. Sorry, you can just mark up a page with HTMX tags, okay, right? But the thing is, you still need to know the backend. So, so, so if a person knows HTML and if he knows HTMX, he still can't do a MVP with some kind of backend because that's okay, or POC. Okay, rather than calling MVP because Injee is never intended for production. Let's call as POC, right? So you can't do it because you need the backend. So that ignorance will just come and close your laptop and take it away. But yeah, we are developers, right? So we don't want to go with this React and all those things. We don't want to develop a backend. If you're even if you're a HTMX developer, it's funny, right? You need to know something like Ruby on Rails or Turbo or what or Moreover, something that's written with Node.js or something like that. So it's funny, like if somebody says like, okay, you just need to know so that you need to develop, right? So how okay, and we are lazy, right? So we are super lazy, and we want to make computers bend to us rather than we bending to computers. Right? So that's the thing, and Injee is there, like it makes computers bend to you, like it's already gives you a backend with no coding, right? So and we developers are playful. We need to experiment a lot. That's the thing. And we developers are not stupid, right? We don't want a backend and we don't want to code for 70 plus hours a day. Like, and we are definitely not stupid. That's the thing. And so, like, yeah. So, what if we can make Injee and HTMX work together? So, Injee is guiding HTMX, like what to populate to a web page. So we can make it work together. That's what we just feel. So this presentations will show you how. So the small pony is a HTMX developer who uses Injee. The big horse is a very experienced web developer who uses HTMX with some kind of frameworks like Django or Ruby on Rails just for AME, or a POC. Like I want to call it POC, okay, proof of concept. It's not a MVP. It's not viable. Okay, it's not a viable enough, right? So Injee is never intended for production, right? So that's the thing. So how it works, right? So in Injee, like if you are using it, so there would be docs. Oops, I think I need to. Yeah, yeah, confusing myself. Okay, so there should be docs over here. Oops, my Mac. Okay, so I don't know why this happens in Mac. Internet gets disconnected so often. I don't know whether it's loading or what. Get started. Come on, I already clicked it. Okay. So there is a way to create stuff. So you just this I'm just showing it in curl because that's what I just know. Right. To convert this into JavaScript, yeah, I'll just give it to ChatGPT and it'll convert this to JavaScript. So that's the thing, right? Why learn an inferior technology when you know the superior one? Right? So that's the thing, right? So now what you just do is like you just have a file called book.html in a folder called books or something like that, and you just say like you don't want a JSON view like this one. So you don't want a JSON stuff returned like this one. Rather, you just want a HTML that's HTML to be written. So you just define that in book.html inside books folder, and that folder should be in a place where Injee is running. So that's and what you can just do is in that book.html, you can just put something like okay, H1 title by author and something like that. And since you have told this view over here to Injee, like, what Injee will do is it will automatically return HTML like this, which HTMX can use to what to say modify a part of a page or append or whatever it is. So that's it. And I'm not a React.js or JavaScript developer to make things complicated. So this is how all CRUD will work: create, read, update, and delete. Even for delete, yeah, you can get a view back. So for yeah, for everything like create a book, list all books, or whatever it is. Create a car, create a spaceship, create a house, or whatever it is. You can just specify this view, and that view will be populated with whatever is inside this JSON. Right? That's the thing. That's it. Why things needs to be complicated, and it's better for Injee to work with HTMX rather than dying technologies like React and other front-end frameworks, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, nobody's sponsoring Injee, so like it will take time for me to implement. So yeah, but I will implement it. I'm very much bullish, so I'll implement. Anyway, uh, yeah, thank you and bye.